And now it's time for Church Chat.
Welcome, friends, to another edition of Church Chat. You're seeing a new side of us. Laurie and I are doing a little bit of preparation here. Laurie, how long what's the longest time you've spent in a mask up to this point?
45 minutes maybe in a client meeting. That's it. Yeah, not long. Mostly
not
it's
long.
Like 2 or 3 or 4 minutes, you know, when I have to step into the store and come back out. Not long.
Yeah, most of us have probably had that experience of donning the mask. A lot of us are hanging it from the rear view mirror of our car, or keeping it in the glove box or in our pocket, or, you know, trying to think, have I worn that one already, or is that a clean one? But you're usually doing it for maybe 20 minutes, half an hour, however long it takes you to get your groceries, and then you're heading out. And the first thing you do, if you're like most people, well, the first thing you should do is sanitize your hands. But the first thing most people do when I see them coming out of the grocery store is they're ripping that mask off because they can't stand it. Well, friends, we will be returning to in-person worship next Sunday. And there was a letter that was published by Bishop Asbill on September the 4th, in which he encourages people across the diocese, not just clergy and those who will be leading worship services, but all people around the diocese who will be attending services, to practice wearing their masks for an extended period of time. And I have to tell you, I've done this already once, and it's illuminating. It tests my limits, particularly as I'm talking into the mask. There's a great deal of a different feeling that I have. So if you've got a mask at home, do put it on and try it out. If you're planning to attend worship on Sunday, masks will be required for all people who are attending worship. And we do expect that masks will be worn throughout the entirety of the service, except for the very brief moment after you've received the host into your hands and then moved to the station to receive communion, at which point you can lift up your mask and receive the host, consume the host, but they will be required for the rest of the service. Now, please know as well that if you're coming to church and you feel at any point during the service that you can't take this anymore, that there will be no recriminations for getting up and walking outside and getting a breath of fresh air, and then perhaps feeling a bit better and returning. There will be absolutely no recriminations for that at all. And our sides persons will be on duty to make sure that all of that is carried out in a safe way. Now, Laurie, I've seen some really creative masks. Have you seen any of these that people are making for themselves or for others?
The most creative ones I've seen are by a woman whose Twitter handle is how does she say it? Maimonides Nuts. So Maimonides is the ancient Jewish writer. I'm not sure exactly, but she takes Jewish lettering that means something. So, you know, to me they're just, you know, symbols, but to her of course they're another language. And then she makes pretty wild looking garments of all kinds, leggings, t-shirts and stuff. And recently it's been masks, and quite startling. and they're wonderful though, to express your personality. Right now I just have this paper one, but I've been looking for something more attractive, let's just say. I mean, I hear Bishop Asbill's letter, I heard a rumor that it includes a reference to getting a goalie mask when he was young. So if you want to hear about hockey from Bishop Asbill, we'll link to his letter. I think you'll be amused.
That's right. Yeah, it's a wonderful letter, and Bishop Asbill is a gifted orator, preacher, communicator, and I always take a lot from the way that he paints a picture for us. So absolutely do read that letter. It's on the diocesan website, toronto.anglican.ca, and you can't miss it at that link. I will not be wearing a mask in liturgical colors, unlike some of my clergy colleagues. They are actually making silk, damask fabric, damask. There you go. D-A-M-A-S-K, damask. The mask is made of damask in all of the liturgical colors. I didn't think that St. John's parishioners would think that that was a particularly good stewardship of their donations if I went out and bought those to match my chasubles. No, I will be wearing something a little bit simpler and finding a way to project my voice so that everybody can hear me. Thank God for the Madonna headset microphone.
Whoever thought
well,
we were
friends,
emulating Madonna?
yeah, exactly, sure. My friends, it's a great joy to join with you in worship and in fellowship. And during this time of the pandemic, I have been so cheered by the thoughtful comments of so many people on our online worship and the knowledge that people are continuing to worship God and to engage with this Christian community through worship. As you will have heard at the beginning of our worship video, we are committed to continuing online worship in some form indefinitely. I think that this has been a boon to our ministry and to our public witness. So we thank you for your continued presence with us, and we'll look forward to continuing to see you in this space in the weeks and months and hopefully years to come. God bless you. Happy Sunday. We'll talk to you soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.